Hi, welcome to the Gear Garage. I'm Zach. This is my little internet show about whitewater stuff. And today we'll talk about Oar Rights. Oar Rights are something that a lot of people use. There's a little bit of controversy about them, and I want to give you guys my thoughts. And before I do, I just want to say I talk a lot about pins and clips, and a lot of you think that's all that I use. But in reality, I mostly row open oar locks. All my guiding is with open oar locks, except for like the harder stuff or super big water. And so I'm a fan of open oar locks, or I call them spinnies. But I do use these sometimes. I think they have a real place in boating, and I want to talk about that. First of all, if you're learning, they're great to have. If you have a lot to figure out. I mean, oars twist, they come in and out, they move all around. To remove just one range of motion is helpful. So if you're learning, I highly recommend these. And for that reason, a lot of people call them training wheels, and they are not training wheels. They're a valuable tool. It's really interesting. I feel like they're really good for learning. And then if you're doing like mostly class 3, a little bit of class 4, multi-day trips, you don't use them, right? So like I can see how they're training wheels for like class 3, easy 4, multi-day kind of stuff. But as you get into more technical rivers, class 4, class 5, really big water, you want these things again. And you know, some of the best cat boaters in the world that I know use these when they're on super difficult, hard technical rivers. So I would say I wouldn't call them training wheels, because the best cat boaters I know are using these things, and they swear by them. So basically what they do when you put them in is they don't allow the blade to turn. And that's really nice. I mean, if you need to just like get a quick hard stroke, not think about it, just pull really hard or push really hard, or if you're shipping a lot, if you're bringing your oar in like this, when you ship, you change hand position. And when you do, you might lose your feather. So if you're making very quick moves and you need to feather, it's really nice to have these on there. And when you're running harder rivers, like big water, again, class 5 technical, the little bit of feathering doesn't make a big deal, right? It's really nice for floating down river and running rapids and doing some feathering. That does feel really good. But when you're making very quick back-to-back moves, the feathering isn't important. It's just the ability to like make quick moves and yard on the oars. So this is Tom Grant's, it's Oar Right, and I don't know who Tom Grant is, but he's a pretty cool guy. They're patent pending, so I wonder if they actually have a patent, because it's a pretty simple thing. And they're made here in Oregon. I'm really proud of them. The one thing I like about this particular one is it's convertible, and so I use these a lot. So you just take it and you can flip it up, and then you can run spinnies. And so, you know, I do this personally for like big water middle fork of the salmon, right? If it's 6 feet on the middle fork, I would prefer pins and clips. But my guides don't, so we only have spinnies. But I've seen a lot of guides at big water try to make big moves at Velvet or other places, and they're just yarding on oars and they're whipping strokes here and there. And I feel like strongly that at big water, it's nice to have these. So when I'm running big water, I'll run this down through some of the bigger rapids, especially the first 20 miles. And then when I get the easier stuff, I'll plop this up and I'll go to spinnies. And so I think having this as an option is pretty sweet. And personally, I feel like this is a win-win for everybody. Like you have the ability to keep the oar in place, or you can run full spinning if you want. So those are my thoughts about Oar Rights. I know a lot of you totally disagree with me. You're gonna tell me how you've done Cherry Creek with spinnies and how like it's just ridiculous to even think about having these Oar Rights. I mean, cool. I want to hear the comments. Like a lot of the videos, like the real gold is in the comment section. So please leave that comment if you're a purist. But those of you that run hard class 5 and agree, we'd love to hear from you too. So please leave some comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Thanks.